start studying the commit to server operation. We've seen that once a connection is made to a KB managed by the server, each developer will be able to work on his or her own personal copy. No connection is required, and at this time, there's no interaction with the other developers. When a developer decides that a feature is complete and has to be shared with the rest of the team, that is to say, added to the full solution, he must commit these changes. Then, when the developer runs the commit operation, the changes made to his personal KB, whether he has changed, added, or deleted objects, are sent to the server. So what happens on the server side? Well, this knowledge is consolidated with the existing knowledge. Changes can be partially sent, which means that sending all the changes is not always necessary. Instead, we can select the objects we want to send to the server. When a commit operation is run, a comment must always be entered, because this comment will become part of the server log. And at any time, it'll be possible to query a history of all the changes sent to the server. The latest comments entered can be displayed by pressing the Recent Comments button. Let's see an example. Again, in the World Cup Diego KB, we see it only has two transactions, the country transaction and the player transaction. We will create a new transaction and call it Team. It will represent the teams of players. We create the team ID and then team name attributes, and a second level to add the corresponding players. We save this transaction and create a web panel with the list of teams. We press Ctrl-N and create the Team List web panel. We open the toolbox and we insert a grid with the team ID and team name attributes. We save this web panel, and now we will send these changes to the server. To do so, we open Knowledge Manager, Team Development. Here's the list of objects with pending commit operations ready to be sent to the server. We know that they can be sent in whole or in part, which means we can select all the objects or only those that need to be sent. But what happens with those objects that are not ready yet? Many times, a developer's local KB has objects for testing purposes or that haven't been finished and tested yet, and therefore are not ready to be sent to the server. In these cases, these objects should not be shown in the list of objects to be sent. What we have to do is add them to the list of objects that must be ignored in commit operations. That is to say, the list of ignored objects. Suppose that the team list web panel hasn't been finished yet. So, we will add it to this list of objects that will be ignored in commit operations. Right-clicking on the object is enough to have it removed from the list of objects ready for commit, and added to the list of objects to be ignored. We will add the corresponding comment New Team Transaction, and we'll click on the Commit button to send it.